Brook clearance. Good morning. Gulf Air 3179 ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Brook Tower. Good morning. American 3354 is on approach. American 3354 clear to land runway 34
we would like to
right.
encourage all passengers to
Gulf
watch
Air
our cabin crew display the
3179
safety
cleared for
features of
pushback.
the aircraft.
Brook ground. Gulf Air 3179 ready to taxi. Gulf Air 3179
Ladies and
taxi to
gentlemen,
runway
please pay
34
attention as we
left.
display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Good morning. Saudia 5748 is on approach. Saudia 5748 cleared to land runway 34 right. Brook clearance. Good morning. All Nippon 9007 ready for pushback at Charlie 3. All Nippon 9007 cleared for pushback.
Requesting taxi to the gates.
Brook ground. All Nippon 9007 ready to taxi. All Nippon 9007 taxi to runway 34 left.
Brook Tower, Gulf Air 3179 ready for takeoff runway 34 left.
Air Transat 6525 cleared for pushback.
Brook ground. Saudia 5748 taxi to the gates. Saudia 5748 taxi to gate Charlie 3. Saudia 5748, hold position.
Air Transat 6525, taxi to runway 34, left.
Saudia 5748, continue taxi.
Gulf Air 3179er, line up and wait runway 34, left.
Aegean 75904, clear to land runway 34, right.
All Nippon 9007, line up and wait runway 34, left.
Brook clearance. Good morning, Caribbean 9073, ready for pushback at Bravo 7. Caribbean 9073, cleared for pushback.
Brook Tower, good morning, Air Portugal 25908 is on approach.
All Nippon 9007, cleared for takeoff runway 34, left.
Gulf Air 3179er, cleared for takeoff runway 34, left.
Air Portugal 25908, cleared to land runway 34, right.
Brook ground, Caribbean 9073, ready to taxi.
Southwest 4389er, cleared for pushback.
Caribbean 9073, taxi to runway 34, left.
Air Transat 6525, cleared for takeoff runway 34, left.
Brook ground. Southwest 4389er, ready to taxi.
Brook ground, Aegean 75904, taxi to the gates.
Southwest 4389er, taxi to runway 34, left.
Aegean 75904, requesting taxi to the gates.
Brook ground, Air Portugal 25908, taxi to the gates.
Brook clearance, good morning, Virgin 2219er, ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Virgin 2219er, cleared for pushback.
Brook Tower, Caribbean 9073, ready for takeoff runway 34, left. Caribbean 9073, line up and wait runway 34, left.
Air Portugal 25908, taxi to gate Bravo 7.
Brook ground, Virgin 2219er, ready to taxi. Brook Tower, good morning, Firefly 2416 is on approach. Virgin 2219er, taxi to runway 34, left. Firefly 2416, cleared to land runway 34, right.
American 3354, taxi to gate Bravo 5. Brook clearance, good morning, Jerome 4739er, ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
Brook Tower. Good morning, Transovit 3362 is on approach. Transovit 3362, cleared to land runway 34, right.
Air Portugal 25908, hold position. Southwest 4389er, line up and wait runway 34, left.
Aegean 75904, taxi to gate Alpha 2. Jerome 4739er, cleared for pushback.
Brook clearance, good morning, United 1689er, ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Jerome 4739er, taxi to runway 34, left.
Air Portugal 25908, continue taxi.
Brook ground, Firefly 2416, requesting taxi to the gates. Firefly 2416, taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Brook ground, Transovit 3362, requesting taxi to the gates. Transovit 3362, taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Egypt Air 540, clear to land runway 34, right.
Brook clearance, good morning, AirAsia 1685, ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Southwest 4389er, cleared for takeoff runway 34, left.
Caribbean 9073, cleared for takeoff runway 34, left.
Brook Tower, Virgin 2219er, ready for takeoff runway 34, left.
Brook Tower, good morning, Cedar Jet 4470 is on approach. Cedar Jet 4470, clear to land runway 34, right.
Brook clearance, good morning, Air Canada 3537, ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Brook Tower, good morning, Qantas 1886 is on approach. Qantas 1886 cleared to land runway 34 right.
Brook ground Egypt Air 5440 requesting taxi to the gates. Egypt Air 5440 taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Brook clearance. Good morning, Qantas 2753, ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Brook ground, Cedar Jet 4470 taxi to the gates.
Virgin 2219, cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
Brook Tower, good morning, Korean 4298 is on approach. Korean 4298 clear to land runway 34 right.
Jerome 4739er cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
Brook clearance. Good morning, ABUX 3953, ready for pushback at Charlie 1. Brook ground Qantas 1886 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cedar Jet 4470 requesting taxi to the gates.
ABUX 3953 cleared for pushback.
United 1689er cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 1685 cleared for pushback.
Air China 3763 cleared for pushback.
Air Canada 3537, cleared for pushback.
Brook ground ABUX 3953 ready to taxi.
United 1689er taxi to runway 34 left.
Korean 7324 clear to land runway 34 right.
Air China 3763 taxi to runway 34 left.
Brook ground AirAsia 1685 ready to taxi.
Brook ground Air Canada 3537, ready to taxi.
Brook ground Korean 4298 taxi to the gates.
Qantas 2753, cleared for pushback.
Europa 90519, cleared for pushback.
Qatari 3764 clear to land runway 34 right.
Qantas 1886 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
AirAsia 1685 taxi to runway 34 left.
Air Canada 3537, taxi to runway 34 left. Brook ground Qantas 2753, ready to taxi. Qantas 2753, taxi to runway 34 left.
Brook ground Europa 90519, ready to taxi.
Brook clearance. Good morning, Japan Air 5319, ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Japan Air 5319, cleared for pushback.
Brook Tower, good morning, Saudia 3658 is on approach. Saudia 3658 cleared to land runway 34 right.
Brook ground Korean 7324 requesting taxi to the gates.
Japan Air 5319, taxi to runway 34 left.
Korean 7324 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Brook Tower Air China 3763, ready for takeoff runway 34 left.
Brook clearance. Good morning, Atlanta 9411, ready for pushback at Charlie 2.
Korean 4298 taxi to gate Bravo 4. Brook ground Qatari 3764 taxi to the gates. Qatari 3764 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Europa 90519, taxi to runway 34 left.
Cedar Jet 4470 taxi to gate Bravo 10.
Brook Tower, good morning, Delta 6690 is on approach. Delta 6690, cleared to land runway 34 right.
Brook clearance. Good morning, Korean 5417 ready for pushback at Charlie 4.
Cedar Jet 4470, hold position.
Brook ground, Saudia 3658 taxi to the gates. ABUX 3953 taxi to runway 34 left.
Brook Tower, good morning, Alaska 7802, is on approach. Alaska 7802 clear to land runway 34 right.
Saudia 3658 taxi to gate Charlie 1. Brook clearance, good morning, Asiana 9267, ready for pushback at Bravo 9er.
Cargo Lux. 8464 cleared to land runway 34 right.
Korean 5417 cleared for pushback. Air China 3763 line up and wait runway 34 left.
Atlanta 9411 cleared for pushback.
Qantas 2753 line up and wait runway 34 left.
Brook Tower, good morning, Etihad 7872 is on approach. Etihad 7872 clear to land runway 34 right.
Brook ground, Asiana 9267 ready to taxi. Brook clearance, good morning, AirAsia 2911 ready for pushback at Bravo 8.
Korean 5417 taxi to runway 34 left.
Brook ground, Delta 6690, requesting taxi to the gates.
Atlanta 9411 taxi to runway 34 left.
AirAsia 2911 cleared for pushback.
Brook ground, Alaska 7802 taxi to the gates.
Delta 6690, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
AirAsia 2911 taxi to runway 34 left. Asiana 9267 taxi to runway 34 left.
Brook ground, Cargo Lux 8464 taxi to the gates.
Alaska 7802 taxi to gate Bravo 9er.
Cargo Lux 8464 taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Cedar Jet 4470, continue taxi.
Brook clearance. Saudia 5749er ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Etihad 7872 taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Air China 3763 cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
Qantas 2754 cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
Brook Tower, good morning. Europa 8612 is on approach. Europa 8612, clear to land runway
37 cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
AirAsia 1685 ready, take on runway 34 left. AirAsia 1685 clear for take on runway 34 left.
Brook Tower, number 1689 ready for takeoff runway 34 left. Number 1689 cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
Brook Tower, Japan Air 5319 ready for takeoff runway 34 left. Japan cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
Brooktown, Europe, 905, 19, ready for takeoff runway 34 left. Europe, 905, 19, cleared for takeoff runway 34 left. Brooktown, AWACS 3953, ready for takeoff runway 34 left. AWACS 3953, cleared for takeoff runway 34 left. Ready for takeoff runway 34 left. Avila 967, cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
Brookline, Europa 8612, taxi to the boots. Eureka 8612, taxi to Bravo 2.